No, I don't want to fight the microphones today, guys. That's all I got.
You're working now.
All right, just touch. It was Steve's last time, I think. Now that. Oh, I just shocked myself.
Okay.
I'm waiting for it to pop up to make sure it's happening. There we go. Okay. This is the Almont DDA Heritage Festival Committee meeting, June 24th, 2026 at 6 p.m.
So,
I was gonna say, nobody jump in there.
car show, I wrote 29. I believe we have 31 or 32 since I typed this up.
Is that low? Normal?
Not really. We usually, so last year I think we had 120 pre-registered, the bulk of which are in August and September, when people can, especially September, when people can get a better view of what the weather's going to look like. I think last year was the highest number of pre-registrations we've ever had. Before that, it was like right around 100. So I don't think we're down. What else was I going to tell you about the car show?
I assume we have no news on.
No, construction, no.
Thank you, that's the word.
No. And
I would anticipate at this point that's not even possible.
yeah, but when I looked at their Hi, Scott.
Hello.
When I looked at their calendar a couple of months ago, they weren't even going to break ground until August, which seems super late. They must not be anticipating getting them. And I don't like to speak on this. I'm not 100% sure, but I thought they were starting at like the outsides and working their way in. But that's almost worse.
I thought that they were doing one side this year and another side after, for some reason.
No, you might be right.
Which,
Right? That'd be better than all at once, in my opinion.
as long as they don't dig it all up and then put those whatever on top of the road for the.
But honestly, we already have a plan to not use those. So if we get to use them,
It's bonus for sure. That's why I'm just says the closer we get and there's no firm plan, I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay with it. And maybe we could just start in like March and it would be done before the following year's Heritage Fest. Okay.
How far out do you plan to go?
To Kidder, and I think it's, well, I don't want to talk on that either. I'm not 100% sure how far out west.
Yeah.
But yes, I believe it's just to Kidder.
I think they would go all the way out to Westwinds, wouldn't they? That's
They
the
have
village,
to go
so.
at least to the village limit,
Yeah.
which is to Hansberger or whatever. But because it was a grant from, part of it is state funding, I don't know if it goes.
Right. Okay.
Oh, any more Aaron, do you have any? Oh, I don't know if you saw this. Well, I sent you a picture.
Yeah.
But the
Check out.
license plates are in. They're the
That's
best
nice.
ones we've ever had. I love them so much. They curved the edges for us this year.
I like the 250 and all the red, white, and blue a lot.
Me too. I'm so excited.
Why don't you take a seat with us at the
Yeah, you
table?
can sit up here.
Yeah, you really can.
You can be Julie for the day.
She's not coming?
No. Kind of gonna, I don't know, this isn't really on the agenda, but so I submitted the MDOT road closure to Pam like
For our last meeting, for sure.
April.
Yeah, I put it on our last
And
meeting.
I just asked her, was it yesterday or Monday, if she had heard back, because usually they're really quick to respond. And she said, no, it was too soon to submit it. And I said, no, remember, because the way it reads is confusing, but I said, we always submit it in May because I can't ask council for local road closure, because the first question they always ask
Right.
me is, do you
Right.
have permission from MDOT? So the second that comes in, I'll get added to council's next agenda for local road closures. And then once I have both of those, then I can request the detour for Lapeer County.
Okay.
So that is basically the only thing from June's that is holding me up from stuff, or from May's that's holding me up from stuff in July or June. Like a lot of these, I can't request local road closures, request county
Right.
detour. I can't do those.
What was I just gonna say? Oh, now that it's closer and now that all the police stuff is simmered down,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to meet with.
I would like to be there also, so I can express the concerns at registration with him, and get a firm answer on whether or not we have the manpower to have one officer at registration and one officer downtown for the first couple hours.
I'm gonna write and you so that I remember to
Yes.
tag you on the email. Aaron, do you have any car show?
Questions? No, I think it kind of runs itself, but do we have everything we need, like the registration stuff, the placards, the
So as soon as
anything like that I can help with?
No.
Trophies, you have everything
I
done with that, right?
I have trophies, that's good. The actual placards I order from Giordano's, and she takes like 2 days to get it in, so I haven't ordered them yet, but
You can make those 250 also.
I was thinking about switching that would be cute, right?
So cute. I'm glad you brought that up, Aaron. That would be so cute if you switched those two to match the plates this year. That'd be super cool.
Did I give you a magnet already? Can't even remember when those came in.
I think so. Because you gave me a keychain too.
Just couldn't remember when I got those. All the months are blurring together.
I have a giant, I call it a giant flag. It's like 10 by 15. It's pretty large. And I kept thinking, is there a way we could like hang it somewhere, or do we have something like that?
Hang it from the fire truck, but that would be at the very end.
If it's something that will work, I can bring it. It's
You know what I'm saying? Like, do you know, like,
Yeah.
you see
Yeah,
where
hang
they
it
have
from
their
the
ladders
boom,
up and
yeah.
they have that would be awesome. I'm trying to think about where else we could hang it on the side of the theater.
Ask
I wouldn't want
Novak's
to
for a
touch
telehandler.
That's true.
I'll have available if it's something that works.
Yeah, that would be
If it's
awesome.
not,
Let
it's no
me-
big deal. It's just,
I have to write everything down because I will forget.
and it'll match the plates. Did you get one by chance or no? A plate for your car? You can get those now.
I did. I
Oh,
love
no.
them.
Did you
Yeah.
get one?
Oh yeah. As soon as I saw it, I was like, I
No,
want that.
I have seen them though, and they look nice, but no. I wanted just all blacked out plate. I just had to renew mine and I got that one.
Okay, so sorry, I'm trying to go back and forth so I can think about the main thing we need to work on as soon as Bite into Almont is over is I'm going to go to all the businesses with sponsorship forms. I emailed them to all of last year's sponsors. Last year's sponsors I had the email addresses for. I didn't have like Buffalo Wild Wings or Wood Chips or Cookies and Cream, but I kind of
Did
feel
they
like
give, are you talking about like I think they gave raffle.
I gave gift cards for
but the
race.
sponsorship packet has all of
it.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah,
has
that's true.
everything in it
Yes.
now.
I know.
So we
So
ask once.
somebody that Aaron knows was our first sponsor. And then after I sent out the email to all of last year's sponsors, the Great Lakes Dental sent in their payment and their sponsorship. I think they're doing,
Always sponsor?
last year was their first year.
Was it?
They're doing one of the kids' activities.
Cool.
I can't remember which one. What, like glitter tattoos or something. So that is, I think that Christmas in July is going to be less work. I'm hoping. Then, not that Bite into Almont has been fun. It's just been like
It's hard with Heritage
yeah.
Fest.
a lot with trying to.
And it's a new event. So
Right, and it's a new event, and I've like been trying to be in like all the businesses are kind of like, have questions too. So so I'll get with you, Melissa, on that, and maybe we can divide and conquer. And then this is all regular meeting stuff, but when my Q3 newsletter goes out to the businesses in July, I'll try to get it out the first or second week. I'll send them again. I was kind of trying to think of like some kind of extra incentive if you signed up to sponsor before, but I don't know what that could be. So meeting between APD, DPW. Do you just want APD or do you want DPW too? Because usually when I have meetings, I have everybody there just so everybody's on the same.
that's fine.
Okay.
And I was even going to say if we want to have the fire chief here as well, if we need to loop him in, get everyone at one time, that's fine too. He's good.
Will ask me to just pass on the information.
That's just fine.
But
you know.
I will invite him.
Make sure he's included. But if he does not want to attend, that's okay too. He knows what he's doing. Nothing's changing for them, so.
I did ask. I have on June for the RCI scissor lifts and generator. I did ask Joe to go like evaluate, because last year he said
Yes, I
if
remember.
we're planning on having the tent here long term, it would be easier and cheaper in the long run for him to install an actual like outlet. So I asked him to give us a quote. That was, I don't know, that was the end of May. And they said they're really busy right now. How soon do we need it? And I said, just definitely before our July meeting. So hopefully we'll have that before our July meeting and we can decide, we can weigh the cost versus.
And we didn't use the scissor lifts, did we, last year?
No, I don't think we did.
So we don't need those. 'Cause the
I
new
think they
guys
just
got
get in
the-
way, right?
Yes, it was just a hassle. Yep. So yeah, we do not need, tell them we do not need, we appreciate it, but we do not need them anymore with the current DJ sound system that we have.
And I did talk to the DJ yesterday or Monday. I talked to him and sound production because I hadn't Like they confirmed that they were available in March, but then I was like, I haven't
Right.
heard anything from you guys, and now I'm getting nervous. Same with Sparkles the Clown. Like I haven't gotten contracts or anything. So and I talked to Sparkles too, and she's got us on the calendar.
Okay.
She's just apparently not worried about getting us a contract very soon, which makes
I
my
get it
heart.
after so many
I
years
know,
of, yeah, but yes.
You know, I'm like, we're gonna
I
get.
want it in writing.
Because once they say yes, like I kind of like mentally check it
Mhm.
off, and then I don't want to get far down the road and then be like, oh, we forgot. So sponsors is the main thing. The other thing, I wish I wouldn't have brought. Well, before I go to the second page, is there anything else anybody wants to talk about here?
Are we doing cornhole?
I do have someone to run it.
Okay. Are we doing cornhole?
I do have someone to run it.
Okay. Cool.
I forgot to put a check mark by that.
Okay.
It's
I just couldn't even remember
the
where we
people
were at
who
with
ran
it.
it our first year.
Okay.
They want to.
Yes.
They want to do it.
Okay. And they did a great job, didn't they?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, like out of nowhere.
Cool.
Who did it the first year?
I can't
It's just the odds. It was just
Yeah.
a local family, and
Okay.
they we just had the boards out, and they showed
Okay.
up, and they were like, or was it like a day or two ahead?
It was,
I don't
yeah. It was just very last minute.
It was
and-
very last minute, and they
Yep.
said we can run a tournament, and we're like, okay,
Okay, great.
that'd be great. And that is going to be where the food in between the theater, the two vacant buildings in downtown. So location, we all are well aware of where everything's gonna be. Vendors, I think I have like 12 now, or 13. They've been going crazy in the last 2 days. Food trucks, I do need to talk about this. So we have Happy Fizz. So we have two beverage trucks. One's Happy Fizz, one's just lemonade. Two dessert trucks, Key Lime Time and Happy Camper. And then the three food trucks I have right now are the like carnival food one who broke down on her way last year. She's just like, I don't know, like typical carnival food, like nachos and whatever. And then Motor City Hot Dog. And then I just had somebody sign up who is an authentic Mexican food truck, which I feel like I probably need to say no to because of Victor's, but she also does loaded fries and chicken sandwiches. And I feel like that's something that like would, so I'm not sure what to do with that.
Honestly,
I can pull up her.
I would just reach out to Andrea and ask her if that would be okay with them or not.
Okay.
It's right. She's not going to get upset for asking the question, and she will tell you, I think, right?
So
Yeah. Andrea's pretty straightforward. I don't think, be like, I like her other options. Would it bother you if we had them? If so, we won't do it.
and then I think Shredders, which was my favorite food truck last year, that they cannot make it this year because
Oh,
he
so
has
sad.
his sister's wedding. And I said,
That's fair.
excuse me, I do not accept that answer because that's all I've been looking forward to all year was. But yeah, so
What was,
I'm
what
not
was
gonna
the
worry.
Greek one? What was the Greek one we had?
the Great Greek, they said no, they're booked for a party.
That was good.
I know.
I liked that too. Yeah, shredders and the Greek were probably my favorites.
That Greek spicy garlic, spicy garlic, right? Oh my gosh. Oh, so good. So I'm hoping to get maybe one more food truck that's like, I don't know, Greek or,
Was that the Polish one that came last year?
no, they haven't been for a couple years. I will email them again though. If she does it, she has told me before that she will only do during the day Saturday because they do not want to be there late,
And that's fine.
which is fine.
Well,
But I'm just kind of thinking.
I won't get to eat it then, but that's fine.
Is there any like pizza place? Like, did we have a pizza one
Yes,
2 or
but
3 years ago?
I was
Hmm.
told by people in town that they did not appreciate
Okay.
having, because I have been searching for his meatball sub again just to see.
Oh
where
yeah, I
they're
remember
at.
when you got the last one.
Mhm.
I remember
That's
that.
the best moment. of
The
my
last
life.
one served in Almont.
Yeah. What was it? What was that one?
I don't even remember what it was.
Luigi.
It was, I don't remember. It's really sweet.
It's the sweetest
Mhm.
people.
Yeah, they were very
I
nice.
have it somewhere, but yeah.
Okay.
So if anybody has any leads on like food trucks with food that we don't have in Almont.
Are we taking deposits from the food trucks this year, like we discussed? Good. Good.
Yep. Okay, so then the main thing I wanted to talk about was the carnival games. I am having a time getting, so we're technically not in anybody's delivery radius. So we're gonna have to pay extra, even if we order $1,500 in games. We would have to pay extra mileage. And then we have to buy prizes. I wanna do this so bad. But then we have to buy prizes. Then the other issue is they don't work. The two that like I can find that will deliver if we pay them extra, won't come pick up until Monday, and they don't want their stuff left out in the open and unattended. I don't know what.
How much? Like which? I guess depending on how small it is. I mean, you got our DDA at the storage.
It would not fit.
Yeah.
It wouldn't fit in there, and also it kind of defeats the purpose of delivery and pickup to me, because at that point we're gonna have to load it. I don't know. So I'm struggling with that. If anybody has any alternate solutions or other.
What is that for?
We're gonna do in the kid zone. We're gonna do a few carnival games instead of the bounce house, because I mean the goal is to make it cheaper, because if we have a bounce house, we have to also have extra insurance, which is a lot. And then the bounce house is just kind of, I know the kids love it, but
Like sending my kid in there, those make me nervous anyways. So
Can we use like the sponsorship money to buy our own, whatever it is?
that's kind of what I was thinking too. Like we could get like giant, I don't even know, but then I'm like, because I was like, my Maddie, for her first birthday, we had a carnival themed birthday, and I made a bunch of, like, I got like a mini pool and got rubber ducks and glued magnets to their head and made little fishing poles with magnets so they could go fishing. And I did like bottle top. I don't have it anymore because she's 11. I wish I did. I made like I spray painted all of these bottles, like carnival-y colors for ring
Sounds like you
toss.
know what you're doing.
Yeah, this,
Right.
You know,
So I'm
No.
like, I could
No.
do this. And
But
then
also,
I'm
like,
not
we
gonna
have to
try.
have people to man that and to run that. And I don't think that's realistic.
I don't
As
either.
much as I love the idea of having carnival games, because I grew up where we had a festival where we had an entire probably 20 by 60 tent full of carnival games. I just don't think that's realistic for us.
So
First of all,
are
we
there
don't have the
any
space
other
for
ideas?
that.
Because Sparkles does foam parties. We could
I don't
have
think
that.
that's
I don't either.
I don't think that would work in our space and time.
I'm just running out of ideas that are not bounce house. Are you asking chat?
No,
Oh.
I asked the Google, but then I was like, I should probably ask chat. About a craft station.
And don't we have to have people to man that
We
too?
do. You're right.
House too, right? There has to be somebody for there. Even
What
though you
about
kinda-
Yeah.
a scavenger hunt? No one really has to man that. We do have to pre-plan a little. But they could pick up a card for a scavenger hunt, and you have to go find all these things throughout, the small downtown area where the car show is. And once they check everything off their list, then they get a
Little
prize. Yeah. I would like you to know, I thought that all on my own. Google did not even say that. But reading something
Good
sparked that
idea.
idea in my head. A little scavenger hunt for the kiddos. And like they could pick the slip up at the kid zone. And
or we
then-
could have it at the information tent
Yeah, we could have it, or
where
they could
they turn into.
pick it up there, but turn it in at the info tent since that's where we will have people manned. But there could just be little slips there,
Yeah.
you know? I like that.
My brain is not working as well as it should be. There has to be something else that, like, I like the scavenger hunt. I think we should do that. But I'm also like, isn't there something else we can, like, something that's not, like, something where you put them in like a fenced area and they can,
Like animals.
yeah, like a petting zoo, but I mean, there will be the animals there, but
I feel like most of the things that are gonna need
Are
to be need to
Yeah.
be manned by somebody, or somebody there handing stuff out, or making sure they're not taking all of the whatever's there, whatever. I wonder if who would be a good person. Krista's daughter, Caroline.
they're helping me on Saturday at registration, so I'll talk to her. She might have good ideas too.
What about let's think about field day games. Can we use anything like that?
So the only thing I was worried about, so I was thinking about field day games and the ones that are like super fun, like kayak, which is like my personal favorite. You have to be on pavement. I don't want anybody in the parking lot, no matter how much it's blocked off.
No.
What else is there that is fun that is on? We could do something with like water, like squirt gun, something.
That can turn vicious too fast. Listen, I had 2 boys in water balloons today, and there was lots of yelling. I don't think that's a good idea.
I'd say egg toss, probably not.
There's that
People I'd
sponge
like to throw
one
an
where
egg
you
at.
have to soak up the sponge in one bucket and
Yeah.
run and squeeze it at the other.
All those have to
Have to be
person,
manned,
right?
yeah.
Bobbing for apples. Man, somebody needs to.
Definitely needs to man that one. I could see how much like a giant Connect 4 and a giant Jenga are, and just let
I'm trying to
them.
remember if I have my giant Jenga anymore. I mean, it's not like giant, but it was like, I don't know, it's for my wedding. I think I might
I
have got
have
rid
a
of
set
it.
of kids
think I got rid of
cornhole
it.
boards somewhere, maybe. That was a
I know
long, that
you
was
used
years
to.
ago.
I have lots of pictures of Tucker playing with
I
those.
know. Wow, that was a long time ago. He was tiny.
I know. But yeah, even just some like giant size yard games, that would be okay. And even if we bought a giant Connect Four and a giant, and just keep them, and we can bring them out at Heritage Fest, holidays. They can be in the park for this weekend. Shoot, if you could get them, for some people to do for the kids. Yeah, I wouldn't hate that because we can use those at multiple things. Yeah, it'd be cool. Just something to keep people's kids busy. But yeah, I hate bounce houses anyways, so I'm not mad about not having one by any means.
I know that kids love them, but it is. They scare me. I'm so scared that somebody's gonna get hurt, and
Once the big kids go in there, you can't have
yep.
smaller children.
And we don't have like the adult volunteer staff to have. We have to take an adult away from something else to go sit there for 4 hours, which
5 foot tall giant Jenga is $130.
See, I could buy yard games for the
Yeah.
whole carnival sponsorship
Right, exactly.
and just have.
How big is the scout troop here? What about setting up a Pinewood Derby track and letting people build Pinewood Derbies and race those for prizes?
I love that, but where?
I don't know. I'm just trying to think of
I do
something
love that.
that people can do with their parents.
No parking.
Yeah.
Now, my son loved it when we did it through all the years of scouts.
3.5 foot tall Connect Four, $120.
Utilize any part of the entertainment tent area during the day for stuff?
Yeah.
It's away from the kids zone, but still, I mean.
I'll ask Tim for any, like, whoever's the contact, like the head.
Giant yard pong. I didn't even know that was a
I
thing.
swear to
That's
you,
really funny.
I almost said like that would be perfect because they have
like fake axe throwing. They're not real axes. That's cool. $110.
they have golf yard pong. And
I don't know about swinging golf clubs in that space, but yeah.
I was like, oh, that would be so much
Oh,
fun
that
for
ladder
kids.
toss game. I don't like that, but people do. That's cheap. $30. Yeah, maybe we just get like a handful of those and get like a couple, or maybe just this year get like one of each, and then maybe next year order another set so we have more. If it goes well and we think we like it, we can get double. I don't hate that. I like it. Kids love playing those things.
If they see people playing them, they'll start going, I think.
I like it.
There is that strip of grass too, next to the parking lot. It's big enough for a game there probably. And by the law office.
Oh yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah. There was like a small amount of grass was needed instead of pavement.
Just looking for like
Not your games. Kind of makes it a little bit redneck. I'm a fan. Mhm. hard. When do I ever have good ideas? I'm pretty proud of myself right now.
It's really good.
Scavenger hunt.
Especially on the spot like that. I wasn't prepared to even have ideas tonight.
Oh, this one's called Giant Yard Pong, but it looks like basketballs that look like basketball hoops. Those are cute.
I like that.
We don't have to call it pong. We can just call it
Yard toss. I don't
Yard
know.
ball.
Something. Yard
Yard
ball.
ball.
There you go. I like that better.
tic-tac-toe beanbag toss.
Yeah, I saw that too. Yep. There's lots of things. So, and I think maybe depending on just how much sponsorships we get, that's just how much we spend that year on that, for this year. And then next year we'll buy more. As long as, we feel like it's received well.
I hate when it makes stuff look really big until you click on it and it's like.
I know. I was going to read the size.
Oh, is this the axe throwing one is cute?
Isn't it? I would need to look at that a little more and just make sure it's safe-ish, but it looks like it is.
Okay, well, if anyone finds anything good. Oh, this is cool. It's a football throwing net. Or you try to get it in.
That would be cool too, yeah.
All right, guys. I feel better now. I was worried about this.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
We got it. I
And
know.
where will they go? Where is it?
So the kid zone is in the grass area in the church parking lot.
Or just that random little rectangle of grass over there.
So it's not very big, but a petting zoo goes on part of it. So we're going to try to put it where the bounce house usually goes next to it. So like a little more than half of that. But I think if we do that, well, like any of those games, we could. Yeah, I like that.
Does the petting zoo need a tent?
They didn't need one last year, right?
I don't know. I remember dragging 2 tents over there, but I don't remember what they were for.
That was for balloon and face painting.
Okay. I was going to say, what if we just got a tent that was big enough to tent the whole grass? Would that be easier for us? But I didn't know. I don't know if they want their animals in the shade or do they want them in the sun. Yeah. I had the tent company set up, like a real tent.
Yeah, because those, remember they were
It was
not
just,
in the best condition.
no. Oh, that's right. We rented tents from them and they were a pain in the.
That one was awful to set up.
So like a staked tent over there. We'd have to go obviously measure what size it would be, but yeah, that might be a little bit better of a plan also.
Okay. I feel better.
Okay.
I was stressing that.
So that's the carnival games, and then you're still in the petting zoo, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
and then we have a balloon
Balloon.
artist, face painter, and glitter tattoos.
Okay.
I don't know why I didn't. The Lions said they will do the raffle. I don't know if I told anybody but Melissa that when I thought she was
Cool.
Fran on email. One day she emailed me April's meeting minutes, and I do not know how this happened, but it said, and I literally just spoke with Fran like a day or two before that, and it said it was from Fran Revel. Like that's what the email came through, and I didn't even really read it. I just saw this is April's meeting minutes. And I said, I think you sent this to the wrong person because I thought it was Fran. And I'm like, and then I text Melissa, I'm like, oh my God, you must be so confused.
Oh my God, that's funny.
But anyways, that's all I got.
That's it? Oh, that feels too easy.
Don't say that. So I got to get sponsorships
So
to
we can-
businesses.
We can strike book the bounce house because we're not doing it.
Yeah.
And we could add border yard games to June. So is the petting zoo not confirmed? Is that what I'm gathering from your
They-
menu list?
They're the only one I didn't change to check mark. I don't really know what my reasoning behind that. A bunch of these had email signs next to them and I changed them to check marks. I just don't have anything formal, so.
Do I need to change my race routes back to June's checklist?
I don't think so.
Okay.
We just needed, remember this, we needed an officer at, I'll have to ask Tim.
There was maybe somewhere around Kidder.
It was by Kidder, it was
I'm quite
Kidder and
sure
East
it's
St.
Kidder.
Clair, right?
Probably. And honestly, if we just go over the race map with Chief and get his recommendation as well, like,
Yeah, that's true.
that's fine too.
Yeah, so no, I don't think we need to change that. I think we. Leave it and, because we're still gonna have the same. As long as there's, well, that won't matter, right? Yeah, I think that's easy.
Cool.
I think that's really it. So on Monday, as soon as Bite and Almont's over, I'll get with you and I'll make more copies of the sponsorship packets.
Did you get my sponsorship form electronically today? Did it work?
I didn't check.
I like to be the person to make sure it works. That's how I contribute. I make sure it works.
It's often overlooked.
And then I know my
Yes, I did receive it.
Cool. And then I know my lender's gonna have stuff for the goodie bags too. She brought it up to me.
Shoot,
The other day when I was with
that's
her.
another thing we gotta.
That's in there. That's in your packet.
Yeah, I
Okay.
just have to. Get another note so that when I'm going, like, I just want to remember when I'm going to businesses asking for sponsorships that I remember. All right, that's all I got. Want to take 15 minutes?
You wanna shut that off there? Scott?